Hi everyone. Today we'll be continuing the discussion for the literature review. So I'll be helping you organize your literature review. I'll also be helping you how to find suitable literature reviews for your research or for your topic of interest. And also I'll be teaching you some techniques on how to get the required number of literature review, because as you know there's a minimum number of literature reviews required, minimum of 15, minimum of 30, minimum of 50 journals. But that would be very easy actually to do because of the techniques that I will be teaching you today. So before you start, kindly download this app. So this is known as Mendeley. So this will help you organize your literature review. Download it depending on your OS, if you are a Mac user or a Windows user. If you finish downloading the app, kindly include the downloading of the extension for Google Chrome in this part. Okay. So once finished downloading Mendeley, you'll have something that looks like this one. Okay. So actually, dapat wala siyang laman. So totally blank. Okay. Then here is where you will put all of your literatures. Okay. Now, if you download a specific literature or journal, you can just drag and drop here. So, pwede mo siyang i-drag and drop. So, for example, meron tayong, for example, ito, dinownload ko, then i-drag ko lang siya papasok dito sa window na to, sa Mendeley. Okay. Now, for the purpose of this video, so we'll create a new folder known as literature review. Okay. So how to create a folder, just go down here and click create folder, and then kung makikita nyo, blank siya, totally blank. So walang nakalagay pa. Okay? So once you're done, okay, you can close this one, then go to your website of choice. So Google Scholar, SagePub, again, yung mga binigay ko previously. So for example, your topic is on evidence-based practice. So I want to search on evidence-based practice. Okay, so you can have it as evidence-based practice in nursing or any profession that you would want to do depending on your course. Since meron din naman tayong evidence-based practice practically everywhere or any field of specialization. So, for example, uh, kindly indicate also the time of the article. So it's much better to have it since 2017, since you have to count 5 years back. Okay, so you have here a book. You have here. Okay, so what we are trying to look for are journals. For example, this one. So, a review of the role of nurse leadership in promoting and sustaining evidence-based practice. Okay. So, you open it in the new tab. Okay. So, this is under Wiley online library. So, again, the abstract is very important to judge whether this literature or this journal can be included in your study or not. Okay. So since meron tayong ditong PDF icon, so if you want this in a PDF format, then you can click on the PDF. Okay. So one barrier of doing literature searches is you have to pay for access. Okay. Now, since wala naman tayong limited naman ang resources natin, we can just basically open this one without actually paying. But this is illegal. But anyway, this would help you a lot. So you have to go to Sci-Hub. Okay. So go to the website Sci-Hub, and then what you do is you can just copy the URL of the website and then paste it and then click open. It will open the it will open your journal for free. Okay. So just like this one. Okay. Now what you do is, uh, basing on the for example, you've read the abstract. Okay. So I've read the abstract. This can be added in my literature review. So I need to download the whole paper for me to read it. So you download it. Okay. Then you can just have it saved. Okay. Then what you do is you open your Mendeley, and then again you can just drag it. Okay. And then automatically the Mendeley software would update the journal. Okay, just like this one. Okay. With the pages, the issue number, the volume, and the year. Okay. And then you minimize it again. Okay. Now, what if I've just read the abstract, so I have to cite this one without opening the Sci-Hub. Okay, there are actually the different ways of citing, but since you've installed the web importer, you can just click on this one. Okay, and then of course, you have to sign in, and then it will sync automatically with your Mendeley account. So, lahat ng sinasite nyo dito or lahat ng ini-import nyo, it will be added to the application. Okay? So, suppose nabasa ko na siya. Okay, pasok siya sa aking journal. The next thing to do is, since my topic is on leadership, I want to know if there are other papers connected with this research. Okay. Now, what you need to do is to open another website known as Connected Papers. Okay. So, Connected Papers will explore papers published about your topic. Actually, you can type in, for example, my topic is nursing leadership. So you can just click enter, and you can, of course, it will show you some of the latest publications. So if you click on it, it will start building a graph for you. Now, what does the graph represent? The graph will represent papers who are connected with the topic that you are trying to search for. So since our topic is nursing leadership, so you will see all of the publications within that realm. So this is the paper that we've searched. So this is the one that lights up first. So as you can see, all of this paper are connected with the word leadership, nursing leadership. Now you can just click on it. Okay. So as you can see here, nurses' expectation about the succession of leaders in the hospital context. So somewhat you can get this paper as one of your literature review also, since they are talking about leadership. Okay, so if you click on it, it will show you the details on the side. Okay, so medyo malaglang. Okay. Okay, so like this one, it's a paper from, I think this is a paper from Brazil. Okay, but it's still in English. Okay. Then you can see here, the more the color is bright, the more that it is recent. Okay. Now, what if I want to find out papers wherein, for example, the findings of the paper contradicts the findings of another paper, or the other paper actually supports the other paper, or the other paper mentions the other paper. So what do I have to do there? Okay, para malaman ko if there are other literatures that are connected with each other, that contradicts, support, or mentions the paper that I am basing my thesis on. So you copy this one, and then you go to cite. Okay, site will give you a free trial for 10 days. Um, it's best to use it when you're doing literature review. Okay, so you can type in the title of your journal. Okay, and then site would display how many cited the work, how many mentioned the work, or meron bang nag-contrast dun sa uh, result nung work na tiningnan mo. Okay, so for example, this one. So this is our paper. So if you click on this one, it will move you to the paper itself. Okay. And then you will see other papers, okay, that would support, mention, or contradict each other. So as you can see here, citation types, there are 7 studies who supports the paper. There are 33 studies who mention the paper. Zero paper contrasts the results of the study. Okay? So you can click on remove without citation statements and just have the references. But it's more important to know the citation statements, of course. Okay. So as you can see here, based on one of our literature, I already have 30 possible publications to support, mention, or contradict the research paper that I have. Okay. And it's a matter of siguro a couple of hours for you to really have all of the literature reviews connected with each other. Okay. But this is basically how to do a literature search for the first time. It's a different ball game if you are going to write the literature review, but this would be very helpful for you in trying to search for initial literature reviews. Okay, so in a couple of hours, you will have already more than 10 supports, literature support. Just use Google Scholar, SagePub, then you try to copy it to Mendeley after downloading so you can have it monitored. Then if it's locked or my payment, go to Sci-Hub to unlock it. If you want to do if you want to search for papers that are connected with the study, you go with connected papers. If you want to know whether the study has contradictions, supports, or mentioned the paper, you can go to the site website. Okay. Now, for the Mendeley application, okay, so Mendeley would also help you in formatting your literature review or your reference section in your thesis. Okay? Kasi isa din problema ng mga estudyante yung formatting ng references. But I'll be discussing that one siguro on the next video on or a much more focused video on using Mendeley. Okay? So that's it for now, and I'll see you again. Thank you.